I love that song. As we are about to experience this level of abundance on earth, here's some things that I wish to share with you upon the integrity of not only the release of some of these funds, these sovereign funds, this abundance which is about to be released. But I want to reflect some of the integrity things that are important and unnecessary that I find hold as a truth to my own heart, as the type of beings and the type of friends and family members which you are, and the type of friend and family member I wish to be in reflection with you. Sometimes when we are developing and going through our initial stages of our waking up, it's important to understand that you will go through initiations, you will go through trials, you will go through tests. Understand this. Understand that the fear tests, the baby tests that come in the beginning, are there so that you understand the difference between the type of reality or consciousness that you wish to reflect once awoken. Okay? To understand that once you awaken into this unity consciousness, being able to pull from all forms of imprints throughout time and space, depending on which timeline you're rocking on, down here. But to understand that those imprints, those DNA structures, those holographic messages which come to us in through the veil and into this dimension of our reality, is in direct reflection with how you feel and what type of integration or reflection you wish to create. What I'm getting to is, no matter if you might have made some poor choices in past lives, okay? No matter if you're integrating some of your night selves into your stream, then you're beginning to feel the different false of what that feels like. To understand in the present moment, you become that anchor of unity in this dimension, in this reality, in the present moment. Never forget that. That power is yours. Okay? So in controlling your mind and controlling your thoughts, it's very important to resonate that type of understanding and frequency of truly very simple things. How would you like to be treated? Treat others in the same manner you would like to be treated, with respect. When dealing with the counsels upstairs, when dealing with multiple dimensional selves, dealing with the different starseeds, different earth incarnates, different earth planes of angelics, and galactic aspects. To understand that is the norm, not the exception. Okay? To understand that the integration of the consciousness in the different conflicts that have taken place over the past 15, 10, 8, 5,000 years, right, to our present moment, we are the direct reflection of that consciousness as it pulses through us in the present moment. To understand that you hold that power inside of yourself of unconditional love that comes from your heart to balance the equation. You hold that power. Okay? If you want to think about duality, here's one way to think about duality. Okay? Everyone has a mom and a dad. Okay? Well, imagine your mom and dad are separated. Okay? Now you can pick whatever side in duality you want your mom to reflect or whatever side you want your dad to reflect. But here's the deal. You're the child in the middle. And you know what? The truth is, no matter what choices your parents have made, okay, they made and chose you, just as you have chosen them. And to integrate and understand and see the best in them, that is the key to truly stepping out of being that child and actually viewing them as peers. And once you begin to feel that and understand where they're coming from, whether this be on the night side or the light side, let's just say, but in that same manner to understand that both parents love that child. Okay? To understand that when you incarnate here, sometimes that night aspect is relevant and important because that protects the child. Okay, if you want to think about it as an environmental mechanism which actually protects that child, that energy force, from its environment. Regardless of all of these words, dogmas, differences, separations. Understand the function of it. Okay? However, remember always you have a choice to reflect what you wish with your will. No one is taking that power away from you. So, in comes all this negativity, frequency, judgment, in the way you react and reflect back that judgment, right? Or that negative frequency is a true testament to who you really are inside of here, inside of your heart. Okay? Diffuse the situation. When you have all this emotion from your friends or family or, the public or whatever this is coming at you, a true ambassador of the Spirit is one that actually feels these reflections, transmutes them, and then sends back love and understanding. And through your own vibration, you resonate your experience through your field. And that is what reaches their hearts. You can do that with a smile. You can do that with a hug. You can do that in many forms that don't come from mind. Okay? Remember, your heart is 3,000 times more powerful than your mind. Understand this. Okay? So sometimes when you're asked to integrate different higher aspects into the 3D vessel, suit, your body, understand and pay attention to where your thoughts come from, which thoughts are yours, and which thoughts are attachments to aspects, to friends, family members, people, which are always a part of you. You always hold them in your heart. But to understand that you made the choice to awaken to actually see the reflection for what it is, rather than the unconscious choice of just doing what you're told. Here on planet Earth, we are here to awaken this population. We are here to raise the vibration of the entire planet and work with Gaia to do that in a very graceful and blissful manner. That is what is being asked of us. Okay? Many of these conflicts on Earth are certain things that have to be played out, so those soul groups involved in it, let's just say, these understanding, these judgment, these reflections of separation, need this to be carried out so they can then see their own reflection and how they would truly like to be treated as an individual, as a person, as a sentient being here on Earth. Okay? Understand that all of this is part of this experience, and as the collective, we experience this together. Remember, the programs of separation are only as strong as the programmers who wrote them. So some of us, all of us, who are coming out of this level of control to understand this, we are here to rewrite this system of experience to be in a more blissful, harmonious, joyful, heartfelt, loving manner. Anything less than that is not a true testament to who we are or why we are here. Okay? The light and the love is here now on Earth. We incarnated as a family, and this shall be done as a family. I love you very much. Attached to this clip, I'll also show you guys a little bit of some of the reflections I had at Mont Saint-Michel in France. Just know that we're in this together. I love you guys very, very much, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.
Namaste and Lak'ech, my family. We are here in Mont Saint-Michel in northern France. We are actually inside the castle grounds. It's been an amazing journey just to get this far. Many amazing beings I've interacted with here. On top of this amazing place my brother Michel has, there's basically a golden city. About 300 feet in the air above the highest spire, which I'll show you a picture of. It's actually one of the doorways to the Golden Gates. Last night was the first time I was actually able to expand in this place. It's a very amazing, magical place, France in general, but this place, what seems to be most amazing is the history and heritage. Last night we filmed us walking the walls as we were doing our security protocols after we gridded and were working, and I actually was able to see guys trying to climb the walls, old wars, what this place was used for. I got to walk down by the prisons, the holding cells. I got to experience many amazing things throughout history that this place represents. As far as consciousness goes on planet Earth, this was a very small pocket, but a very important pocket for not only the people here consciously, but more importantly, the speed of the acceleration on planet Earth if you have a structure, say Earth, our ship, which is shifting at a very high rate of speed, the issue is that every pocket, every sacred location, every region must also raise its resonance to reach a critical mass for the whole planet. So this is a very sacred and awesome place. I'm very blessed and appreciative to be here. The angels which monitor this location are very glorious and very amazing. Some of the things to pay attention to when you guys are going around planet Earth. The first night you get to a location might not be the nicest situation, because literally a high vibratory being stepping into 3D and actually interacting with vessels, old consciousness, it kind of feels like a little dense, a little static. But mind you, after you clear your space, after you walk the grounds, after you see and record exactly where you are, then you can allow your angels and your upper dimensionals to assist you in this amazing and glory-filled transition. The golden gates, the steps, this amazing castle, chateau. The coolest thing about it is the great spire, which I'll show you. It's actually a perfect antenna. That antenna shoots about 6-7D and holds at about the 7th dimension, which is awesome. 6, 7, 8, and 9 are the angelic realms. This elevator takes you right about halfway. All right. Now, if you're a big baller, you don't use the elevator. Just trying to say for us lower dimensionals down here. What else? All right, it takes you up to about 9. Okay. Fantastic. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be in service. And every day is a blessing. In shifting and actually picking up your soul pieces, last night I actually picked up one of my soul pieces, which was over here between the 4th and 5th dimension. My 5 is now shifted to 6. Very excited. Picked up a French Legionnaire. Just like long hair. Got some blue diamonds right here. He's amazing. Shiny armor. But I give you this reference because when you guys are going around the planet, my fellow star beings, and you're picking up these pieces of the collective as you're adjusting the collective throughout time and space, here in the present moment, to understand, to put yourself back together again is key, but to also do that in a graceful, respectful manner. Understand the consciousness that you are dealing with may still be in that timeline that they were last in. Not specifically the present moment with you right now. So as you reach your hand back to guide them this way, to understand we're all on this amazing journey together and no being is left behind. With that, ladies and gents, just know that I love you out here. Sending our love from Mount Saint Michel, northern France. See you guys all very soon.